Hey guys, welcome to your 2.6 day 2 equations of ellipses. Here is your warm-up for today. Okay, get this up a little higher. Here we go. All right, this is your 2.5 day 2. If you were not here last Thursday, October the 10th, this is the one you need to do. All right, so let's take a look. It says graph the following, so let's go ahead and create our graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. All right. And as you know, this is our x and this is our y. Okay. So before you start, you need to find your center. So our center is negative 3, negative 1. It's always the opposite right there. So negative 3, negative 1. A is 3 and B is 6 because you basically take a square root of 9 and square root of 36. X values, so we're going to go left 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And from the center, we're going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there you have your ellipse. Okay, mine looks decent, but it's not the best. All right, there you go. Okay. Okay, let's look at today's goal. Here's your warm-up. You'll have another one for Friday. Today's goal, students will be able to write the equation of an ellipse when given a graph or 2 points. So that is what our goal is today. So before you start, please write this formula down. X minus h squared over a squared plus, important that it's a plus, y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. And from that, what I need you guys to know is that x, h, and a goes together, y, k, and b goes together. If you can get that part, this one will be a piece of cake. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, here's one that's given a graph. Now, before you start, try to eyeball the center, and the center of this one is 0, 0. And how do I know? Because I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. You see how both numbers are the same? So my A is a 5. What is your B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And B is a 6 because B goes on the y-axis, A goes on the x-axis. Okay? So my center is 0, 0. Plug into my formula. X minus 0 squared over 5 squared plus y minus 0 squared over 6 squared, and that's equal to 1. Please simplify. You don't have to write the 0, so x squared over 25 plus y squared over 36, and you set all of that equal to 1. Okay. Example 2. Okay, eyeball the graph. That looks like it's a center, so my center is 0, negative 2. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my A is a 7. B's 1 and 1. Alright, so plug it into your equation. X, you don't have to write the 0, over 7 squared, which is 49, plus y, opposite of negative 2 is positive 2 squared with parentheses, over 1 squared, which is 1, and there's your 1. You can also write like this because you don't have to write that x squared over 49 plus y plus 2 squared over 1 because you don't ever have to write that 1 square. Okay? But if you do 1, I will not count it off. So just be sure you know that. Alright. Now we have vertices, okay? To find equation giving vertices. So before you start, you might want to label x. What goes with x? H and A. Y. What goes with y? K and your B. H and K are the numbers that are the same. Okay? Your H and your B, your A and your B are the numbers that are different. And if you can keep that, this will be real easy for you. All right. So here we go. Here's a red pen. Okay. Look at these two. Oh, by the way, know that X and Y are the coordinate. X is on the left, Y is on the right. Got to know that. You see your 0 and 0 right here? You see how they're both in the X and they're the same number? So that is your H. so h is 0. Okay? You see how this is 0 and 0 over here? It's in the y position, and they're the same number, so k right here is 0. Good? All right. Next part. Let's look at your 14 and negative 14. They're different numbers. One's 14, one's negative. They're in the y, so there's your b. 5 and negative 5. They're in the x, so there's your a. Because h, x, and a go together. So how do you find a? Well, to find a, you take 5 minus negative 5 divided by 2, which is 5 plus 5 divided by 2, so a is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is 5. See that? B, it doesn't matter. So it's negative 14 minus 14 divided by 2, which is negative 8 divided by 2, which is negative 14. And then you are going to square it. So it didn't matter if you did negatives and positives. It's always going to be a positive number in the end, okay? All right, so let's write our equation. X squared over a, which is 25, plus y squared over, so let's look at negative 14 squared. When you square that, see how you always get a positive number? This is negative 14 squared, which is 196 equals 1. And there you have your solution. Okay? Let's do another one. All right. Here we go. What if your numbers are different? Negative, negative 2. I'm going to write x, h, a, y, k, b. Okay? Here is your k because it's in the y position. Here is your h because it's x, and the numbers are the same. You guys see that? All right. Now let's look at our a. Okay? 10 and 2. It's x, so that's your a. So 10 minus 2 divided by 2 comes out to be 8 minus 2, which is 4. Your b. 1 minus negative 5, which becomes a plus, divided by 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. And there you have your equation. X minus 6 squared over your a, plus your b, y plus 2 squared over your b, which is 9, equals 1. And there you have your solution. Okay. All right, let's look at number 24. Here we go. X, H, A. Okay? I'm going to write y over here. I seem to not have enough room over there. Y is k and your b. All right. Let me see. Oh, these are the same. Y, so there's your k, negative 9. 0, 0 is your h, because they're the same number. So 13 minus 13 is your a, because that's in the x. So 13 minus negative 13 divided by 2. 13 plus 13 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. Let's look at your b. So negative 4 minus negative 14 divided by 2. A negative and negative becomes a positive. So this comes out to be 10 divided by 2. So b is equal to 5. Okay? And so now I have my formula. X squared over 13 squared is 169. Y, negative 9, so it becomes a positive 9 squared over 5 squared, which is 25, and all of that equals 1. And there you have your assignment. All right. It's due the following Friday. Have a great day.